I mean, Mike Hilton used to be a Steeler. So, at the end of the day, players are going to go wherever the money takes them. And whoever gives them the most money, they're going to go to that team. Right? So, they asked Tyler Boyd about the possibility of him signing with Pittsburgh this offseason. Now, if you don't know, he's from Pennsylvania. He actually grew up with DeMar Hamlin. They grew up together in Pitt. So, he literally would be going back home if he does end up going to Pittsburgh next year and join the Steelers. And most likely they're going to get rid of Allen Robinson, so they need a replacement for Allen Robinson, and TB is definitely a guy that could be that replacement. Here's what he had to say. He said, "You never know," Boyd said. "I love Coach Tomlin. He's probably one of the realest dudes in the sports business. Obviously, I played at Pitt, and I've had a lot of run-ins with him and talked to him just about football. Him personally, his personality is more like a father figure. It's a great connection, but who knows? Even if I don't go after this year, I could do a 1 year at the end of my career and maybe finish up, but who knows?" What's ironic here is that there's actually a chance of Mike Tomlin. I think next year he's going to be back. I think they made it very clear. They did come out and say he's going to be the coach next year. But it's very possible that Mike Tomlin doesn't stay in Pittsburgh forever. I know Steelers fans want him out. There's a lot of Steelers fans that want him out. There's some Steelers fans who say that, they need somebody new in there. They need a new head coach. The same way is just not working. And I know Tomlin's going to bring in a whole new offense coordinator, try to figure that situation out. But ironically enough, there's a chance he doesn't even stay on the team. But we'll have to wait and see on that one. But again, like I said, listen. If Tyler Boyd goes to Pittsburgh. Squealers. 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 Sorry, if he goes to the Pittsburgh Squealers. Again, we got Mike Hilton from Pittsburgh. James Harrison from Pittsburgh. It is what it is, This is a business, and in business, you go wherever the money takes you. Obviously, we love our players, and we do build a culture here in Cincinnati based around, being very great, decent people. And then they go to Pittsburgh. No. Maybe, what the good thing is? If they do take him and they pay him money, not only will they pay him, as he said, probably a 1 year contract anyway. He said at the end of his career, but most likely they're going to pay him a 1 year contract. If he drops passes for the Steelers against us, it will actually work out pretty well. I'm just kidding. No, I'm still going to love Tyler Boyd no matter what. Whether he's in our uniform or another uniform. If he's in another uniform on another team that isn't Pittsburgh, I'll root for him. But if he's on the Chiefs, the Browns, the Ravens, the Steelers, or the Titans, or the Patriots, I'm not going to root for him to succeed and do well. I'm going to root for him to be the best him. Now, I'll root for him to succeed and do well, but I won't root for the team, okay? I'm not going to root for him for his team to win. I hope if he goes to the Steelers, he has over 1,900 yards and 0 touchdowns. And he gets 0 against us. But he has 1,900 yards, and his team loses every single game possible. Because, man, but then I'd be ticked off. It's like, he could have done that with us. But he didn't do that with us. Now, I hope he has a solid career, wherever he ends up going. I hope it's not Pittsburgh, man. I hope it's not Pittsburgh. I just don't want to see him in a Steelers uni. I love Tyler Boyd. TV's one of my favorite up there on, the offense. Depth chart. Now I'm thinking about this. Now I'm thinking about him in a Steelers uniform. I can't go with it. That's the one guy I knew potentially could go there. And now, because he spoke on it and he talked about it and he's putting it out there, now in my head it's like, this is going to happen. And I would hate to see him in Pittsburgh. Not because I don't think he'll be successful, because of the fact that, man, he's not a squealer. He's a Bengal. And if he doesn't go to the Bengals, go somewhere else. Go to the NFC. so I can actually root for your team. I won't like the team, but I'll be like, hey, the Cardinals won today, and Tyler Boyd's a Cardinal, and I like that. Just go somewhere where they pay you the most money. I don't think Pittsburgh's going to pay him the most money. But now the problem is, as he said, it would be a good spot for him. He's back home. He's getting paid the money. I'm sorry, he's getting played with Coach Tomlin. Tell me down below your thoughts and opinions, guys. It is what it is.